Do please be seated. Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Mayor of Sefton, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure as Canon for Discipleship to welcome you here to Liverpool Cathedral on this very special occasion. We extend a particularly warm welcome if this is your first visit here, and above all, to the graduands and their guests. We hope that this will be one of the most memorable days of your life, and we are delighted that today's ceremony takes place here in this most awe-inspiring of buildings. The poet John Betjeman described Liverpool Cathedral as one of the great buildings of the world. It is the largest church in the UK, the largest Anglican cathedral on earth, with the highest and heaviest peal of bells and the largest pipe organ in Great Britain. All of these superlatives make it all the more astonishing that its architect, Sir Giles Gilbert Scott, was just 22 years old, a similar age to many of you who graduate today, when he won the design competition for the proposed new cathedral and was appointed as its architect. He would spend the rest of his working life on this project, and despite the devastation of 2 world wars and the many challenges which Liverpool faced during the 20th century, he saw it take shape. His achievement was to give us this breathtaking great space which lifts the human spirit and invites us to ponder the grace and majesty of God. Here at Liverpool Cathedral, we are proud of our partnership and friendship with Liverpool John Moores University. So we are pleased to add our congratulations to those whose achievements are celebrated and honoured in the ceremony which is about to begin, and whose dreams and aspirations for the future are being nurtured. So once again, welcome to Liverpool Cathedral. We hope this is a day which, for all the right reasons, you will remember and treasure for many years to come. Thank you.
Canon Rattigan, Mayor and Mayoress of Sefton, Governors, Honorary Fellows, Vice-Chancellors, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Deans, members of the Academic Board, ladies, gentlemen, graduates. In my capacity as Acting Pro-Chancellor and on behalf of the Board of Governors of Liverpool John Moores University, I welcome you all to this awards ceremony for the graduates of the Faculty of Education, Health and Community. I also welcome Karen Gallagher and Kate Richardson-Walsh, who are here in the presence of their families to receive the award of an honorary fellowship of this university. Today is a milestone for you, our graduates, as you conclude your formal education and start a new chapter in your lives. So let me start by congratulating you all, collectively, on the achievements we're here to recognise at this ceremony today. We'll have many opportunities to applaud that success, and I look forward to greeting each of you as you come across the stage, but we may all be pleased start by applauding our graduates. Graduation is not only the most significant event in the university calendar, it is a great occasion for this city, as we welcome so many friends and family from across the world to join us today. You only have to walk down Hope Street from the John Lennon building, where you began your preparation for this morning, to sense the excitement that graduation brings to Liverpool. And it is a great pleasure to welcome those of you in our extended audience, watching this in the Redmonds building, and to everyone watching throughout the world. As we know you are watching, as we broadcast this ceremony live on our website. And now, it is my great privilege to declare this ceremony open and to invite the Students' Union to light the ceremonial candles.
Honourable Pro-Chancellor, in the name of the Academic Board, I have pleasure in presenting graduands from the Faculty of Education, Health and Community. Faculty of Education, Health and Community Education, find the name, Maria McCullough. Foundation degree in Arts, Inclusive Sports Development, having followed a programme of study at Greenbank College, Chantelle Jonas Dowling. Matthew Richards. Tourism and Leisure, having followed a programme of study at City of Liverpool College, Matthew Halliday. Rebecca Kirk. Lauren Moran. Sophie Toohey. Foundation degree in Arts, Tourism, Leisure and Hospitality, having followed a programme of study at City of Liverpool College, Katie Brown. Rebecca Ferneo. Jennifer Gargan. Sophie Jones. Jane Moss. Ria Nyland. Georgia Phillips. Sabrina Chamel. Natalie Seek. Bachelor of Arts, Education Studies and Special and Inclusive Needs, Sophie Goodman. Bachelor of Arts, Tourism and Leisure Management, Carl Wilcox. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Coaching Development, Hamish Adams. Jo Brooke Humphreys. Lauren Caldwell. James Campbell. Michael Chung. Dean Garnett. Scott Harrington. Ross Jones. Charlton Kent. Simon Lewis. Jonathan Lovegrove. Philip McQuaid. Patrick Pritchard. Anthony Quinn. Rosie Smith. Michael Stock. Sam Wilson. Sarah Winder. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Dance Practices, Alexandra Bennett. Annie Carter. Lauren Kavanagh. Rebecca Chambers. Leanne Clark. Tamar Draper. Rachel Fielding. Elizabeth Hall. Wrong side. Christina Hardy. Sarah Hill. Rebecca Mackerel. Rachel Morgan. Zoe Morris. Christopher Neary. Jenna Pilkington. Bethany Plant. Paula Rogerson. Leanne Roscoe. Catherine Schofield. Nicola Scoley. Ellen Shaw. Victoria Sheldon. Natalie Summers. Harriet Taylor. Jessica Tempest. Nicola Thompson. Hannah Tillery. Emma Louise Wharton. Jessica Woodhead. This completes the first part of the presentation of graduands from the Faculty of Education, Health and Community.
Honourable Pro-Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting Karen Gallagher for the award of an honorary fellowship from Liverpool John Moores University. This is a truly civic university, firmly rooted in this extraordinary city, and its defining ethos comprises three deceptively simple, yet very powerful words: dream, plan, achieve. Each year at graduation, the university's highest honour, an honorary fellowship, is bestowed on a select band of individuals outside the university in recognition of their outstanding achievement in a given field or profession, and who personify and inspire others to dream, to plan, and to achieve. We present Karen Gallagher today for her pioneering work in dance education and for promoting diversity within the city of Liverpool. Dance brings people together. It improves people's sense of well-being as well as their general health and helps build more cohesive communities. Karen has worked tirelessly to champion the development of dance in this region for over 30 years. As Artistic Director of the Merseyside Dance Initiative, she has been a creative catalyst for developing dance as a means of bringing communities together and promoting mental and physical well-being. Born in Liverpool, Karen was introduced to dance at secondary school, where her dance teacher invited visiting artists to work with pupils. Karen was inspired by the motivation these artists stirred in her, and she discovered a lifelong passion for bringing artists to work with school groups in order to inspire new horizons and transform lives. And after school, she started out in dance by leading dance sessions and professional development at the Iron Marsh campus of our university. Karen went on to train professionally at the Laban Centre in London, one of Europe's leading centres for the training of contemporary dance artists. It was at the Laban where she first became involved with outreach within the community, connecting people to the exhilarating possibilities that dance offers. She set up a youth dance project in St John's Wood and worked in the Albany Theatre in Deptford, as well as setting up projects in Hackney to inspire people using the medium of dance to provide them with a sense of confidence and inclusion. After graduating, the offer of a job with Merseyside Arts brought her back to Liverpool. Karen says that she never looked back upon returning to her city and has been a champion of dance in the region ever since. Her first full-time post was with Seconds Out Theatre Workshop. Teaching on the dance and mime course, Karen again experienced the difference dance can make to young people. And she ended up running the whole scheme, something that is a testament to her passion, determination, and ability. And over the next few years, Karen became involved in creating outreach shows with the Unity Theatre and also worked with the Disability Arts Resource Unit at Southport Arts Centre. In 1992, Karen became Assistant Director at Cheshire Dance, creating regional dance programs, including developing strong partnerships with regional venues and building a medium-scale touring circuit for Cheshire. 2 years later, in 1994, she came to work at the non-profit Merseyside Dance Initiative, or MDI. For a small charity, MDI, based on Hope Street, has a big reach under Karen's leadership. Today, it is a world-class dance development agency delivering dance in a variety of styles to educational institutions and community groups. The MDI is the organisation behind the LEAP Festival, Liverpool's biennial contemporary dance festival. And over recent years, the organisation has pioneered research with groups of young people on the impact that dance can bring, such as social inclusion and improving mental health. The MDI has also produced the African People's Dance Programme, tapping into and promoting the city's vast cultural history. The MDI regularly holds events across Liverpool's wards and districts, including in some of its most disadvantaged districts in North Liverpool. In just this last year, over 4,000 people attended almost 800 workshops, and over 70,000 people watched almost 40 performances, including free outdoor events such as City Steps Dance Festival and International Dance Day. It is often said of Liverpool that it is the world in one city, and the MDI have included recent migrant communities in their outreach work. Through partnership with Granby Shore Start, the Merseyside Dance Initiative offer free or low-cost translation of materials for individuals and groups into approximately 8 different languages, including Arabic, Urdu, Mandarin, Somali, and Polish. But the MDI isn't just an organization with local impact. It was the first non-national dance organization to host the British Dance Edition, a showcase of the best of British dance for the UK and international dance industry. And MDI has been extensively involved in a variety of projects, working to promote dance across Europe and internationally. I'm pleased to say that over the years, Karen has maintained her links with the university. She gained her MA in social enterprise at Liverpool John Moores University in 2007. In 2010, after the success of the year-long LEAP Festival, Karen received a MOBO, or Music of Black Origin, award, which recognizes artists of any ethnicity or nationality performing black music. In 2011, she was runner-up for Merseyside Women of the Year. Liverpool John Moores University is one of the leading dance institutions in the country, and one of only a handful to offer practice and community education. We are also a university which places special emphasis on inclusion and diversity. So it is especially relevant that we recognize someone who started out teaching dance on our campus and has subsequently taken the performance of art into our communities, celebrating and promoting diversity through the arts. Honourable Pro-Chancellor, it is therefore with great pleasure that I present Karen Gallagher, this most distinguished daughter of our city, for admission to our highest honour as an honorary fellow of Liverpool John Moores University.
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit you as an Honorary Fellow of Liverpool John Moores University. May I congratulate you and welcome you to the Fellowship of the University.
Wow. Liverpool girl makes good, eh? So, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, family, friends and graduates, I am astonished, to be honest, and so thankful and grateful to be given this wonderful recognition, both for myself and the work that we do at MDI, and for being bestowed this wonderful fellowship. I've been very lucky, I think, to find something very early on in my life that has really contributed to shaping who I am and the career that I've chosen. And of course, as you've heard, that's dance. It is my passion. It inspires me, it drives me to be creative, to be ambitious, to be tenacious, and at times create some fantastic events and work with some marvellous and outstanding and world-class artists. As J-Lo once said, Jennifer Lopez being Jenny of the block, I am Karen of the block, actually just a stone throw away from St Andrew's Gardens, known as the Bullring, now, funnily enough, student accommodation, so full circle. My speech is full of full circles, as you'll hear. I come from a family of women, brought up by my mum, my nan and my aunties, and they've been a major influence on me, creating the person I am. I am quite driven, I'm very hardworking, and at times I can be funny, if not, they say, a bit controlling. Little did I know when I took classes once a week with Irene Dilks and Elroy Josephs at Iron Marsh campus over 35 years ago, it would lead to this, another full circle, returning to JMU, Also, returning to the cathedral, funnily enough in 2004, 10 years ago, we created the centennial celebration, so another full circle, and it's wonderful to be here. I come from a very working class family, so those of you out there, you know, it's never too late, there's always something to do, always something to strive to and achieve for. And I think my mum was a little bit shocked when I said I was going off to London and I was going to dance. She wasn't sure that would be a career for me. But as you can see today, we've got wonderful graduates coming from the dance department, and I know they're very talented because they've performed in some of our events already. But I've never looked back. I've always been involved in dance in terms of the jobs that I've been doing. It refined my skills when I was at university. It gave me a goal. And I returned to my hometown and getting a job at the Unity Theatre as soon as I left Laban Centre. When I look back, I have achieved more than I ever expected as a performer, a teacher, a choreographer, and over the last 20 years with MDI as a manager, a producer, an artistic director, and a leader for dance development in this region. You have to be very versatile in this industry of art, education and community participation. It can be really challenging, but ever so rewarding. Never be afraid to follow your intuition at times, graduates, and remember that partnership is key to a lot of the successful outcomes, projects and ideas that you will have in the future. As was said, 2010 was a big year for MDI. We convinced the Arts Council England and Liverpool City Council. Liverpool City Council never need much convincing. They are a wonderful backer of dance development in this city. To support an ambition to designate the year as a year of dance under the banner of our LEAP Festival. We produced and programmed and commissioned work with professional artists, local people, and we became a dance ambassador for the PCT that was, and we began to really reconsider how dance transforms lives. The year also saw me dancing again. I created a work for the Unity Theatre's 30th anniversary. I performed in a disabled toilet with my shoes, don't ask. And also ended up on national television receiving the BMOBO Community Award of the MOBO Awards for our community dance practice. The next day, after the awards, I was sitting at a dance event in Ormskirk, and a lady from the front row turns to me and she says, "Excuse me," and at this point I'm nodding, yes. That was me on national television. And of course she says, "Was that you in the Unity toilet dancing?" Just that my students all recognised you, and there's a group of young people all waving at me. And I tell you this because sometimes you just never know what makes the most impression. It's not always about being celebrity. It's just being true to what you do. And sometimes those small things can really make a great impact. As I've said, dance fulfills me. It provided me with a focus and a skill which gives me pleasure. It makes me laugh, and at times it's very satisfying. It's given me a job for life. I think a rare thing in these days. And those are some of those key attributes that you as graduates need in order to develop your own career choices. Old age, glasses need to come off because I can't see. I say to all graduates, making career choices wisely and with thought about the impact that you can make. And let's face it, it is a tough environment at the minute, but consider what inspires you. Where does your passion lie? What difference can you make? Are you good at it? Will you truly be satisfied with what you do? And are you able to follow your dream and be ambitious and make a difference? Most importantly, surround yourself with people who care, people who are better than you, people who will challenge you, provoke you, champion you, and most importantly, love you. Family, friends, and colleagues will all contribute to your future success, and I would be nowhere and a nobody without mine. The added support of my partner Barry and son Marcus have enabled me to really achieve my professional and personal ambitions. Thank you all so much, and to Liverpool John Moores University, thank you for giving me this fellowship, and I really look forward to working with you in the future.
Honourable Pro-Chancellor, in the name of the Academic Board, I have pleasure in presenting further graduands from the Faculty of Education, Health and Community. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Early Childhood Studies, Rebecca Barnes. Bridgeen Barry. Amy Bigger. Megan Bretherton. Victoria Brooks. Christina Brown. Sarah Carroll. Eva Clark. Charlotte Clarkson. Lauren Corrigan. Shauna Cunning. Laurie Curlett. Jennifer Daly. Natasha Farrell. Jennifer Gervais Kane. Laura Graff. Dara Green. Katie Greenaway. Kerry Griffiths. Chloe Hamilton. Rebecca Harkin. Lucy Heath. Alexia Iano. Ellie Jones. Michelle Jones. Erin Kearney. Amina Khan. Natalie Knowles. Alexandra Lane. Sophie Large. Chloe Lochry. Rebecca McPherson. Rachel Mallon. Terry Louise McGlinchey. Clodagh McHenry. Daniela McClemont. Kira McCready. Amanda McDade. Lisa McLaughlin. Lauren McMuldrock. Diane Moore. Lucy Morris. Leanne Neal. Harriet Nelson. Emma Parsonage. Samantha Price. Jessica Quayle. Emily Richardson. Megan Roberts. Katie Scott. Victoria Simpson. Jennifer Smith. Tamsin Smith. Ellis Spencer. Charlotte Stewart. Stephanie Todd. Emma Vaughan. Neve Walsh. Danielle Williams. Lauren Woodall. Yasmin Atcher. Samantha Bate. Roxanne Bentham. Charlotte Burkett. Lauren Bomer. Rebecca Cotton. Katie Crompton. Rachel Daniel. Louise Dean. Emily Dodd. Chloe Dorian. Emily Forshaw. Danielle Hayes. Jessica Hewitt. Alice Hughes. Laura Irving. Roseanne Jones. Darren Kelly O'Reilly. Adele Lunn. Zoanne Mainwaring. Jessica Mason. Emma McAliernan. Chloe McQuaid. Tony Mills. Melissa Montaigne. Michaela Nicholas. Rebecca Phipps. Shauna Pugh. Hannah Talib. Caris Williams. Michelle Williams. Alistair Wynne. Carly Yates. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Education Studies and Physical Education, Jack Barnes. Natalie Bateson. Rachel Booth. Jacob Bramwell. Malia Conti. Kieran Cross. Mairead Daly. William Edwards. Rebecca Elwood. Jade Fletcher. Marina Garcia. Emma Jane Green. Rebecca Gregory. Emma Hamilton. Robert Hanna. Emily Harwood. Joshua Haywood. Craig Hill. Thomas Hurst. Matthew Jackson. Lauren Jones. Michael Jones. David Lowry. Ryan Martin. Eileen McDermott. James Megorian. Daniel Morgan. Connor Muldoon. Nancy Palavas. Lewis Parry. Peter Stirk. Abby Taylor. Leanna Taylor. Jack Whittingham. Kieran Young. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Education Studies and Special Inclusive Needs, Ashley Bean. Katie Boyle. Grace Brand. Benita Darby. Holly Daniels. Karen Davis. Linda Davis. Rachel Everall. Shula Franklin. Sophie Hayes. Emma Heatley. Rebecca Henry. Alexandra Hindley. Holly Hughes. Hannah Hunter. Megan Hutchison. Fern Jones. Hayley Jones. Claire Kay. Katrina Kerr. Holly Lane. Stephanie Lang. Jacob Lawless. Caris McAlevine. Holly Meller. Danielle Owens. Amy Peeling. Katie Popsis. Orla Quinn. Harvey Roberts. Joe Rooney. Daniel Shaw. Elizabeth Shepherd. Michaela Ward. Heidi Williams. Bachelor of Art with Honours, Events Management, Nicola Absalom. Amy Anderson. Claire Anderson. Lauren Atkins. Sarah Baker. Lindsay Beauchamp. Georgina Birch Harper. Amy Blakemore. Daniel Blunt. James Bradley. Michael Brinkley. Rebecca Buckley. Hannah Carville. Daniel Charlton. Daniel Chatburn. Laura Coney. Rebecca Connell. Jacqueline Coogan. Harriet Cornish. Alexandra Daly. Sophie Doyle. Pippa Dunn. Sarah Edwards. Rachel Farrington. Miriam Feintuck. Louise Hartley. Caroline Hobday. Christina Jenkins. Laura Jones. Helen Kelly. Abby Latham. Catherine Lewis. Rennie Ling. Bethan Lloyd-Williams. Carly Jade Nunes. Faye Ogg. Stephanie Potts. Sarah Radford. Sally Rowley. Nikita Smith. Ashley Spencer. Cameron Squire. Jessica Tan. Sophie Ward. Joshua Whelan. Laura Wickens. Sarah Wilson. This completes the second part of the presentation of graduands from the Faculty of Education, Health and Community.
Honourable Pro-Chancellor, I have great pleasure in presenting Dr. Pauline Brooks for the Vice-Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching Innovation. Pauline is also to receive today the Vice-Chancellor's Medal, recognising her outstanding contribution in teaching and learning. Dr. Pauline Brooks is a senior lecturer in dance and has made a significant contribution to Liverpool John Moores University and the international dance community. She's driven by a strong personal belief that everyone has an entitlement to learn and to be supported to achieve their full potential. As a result, she has embraced a wide and varied range of learning and teaching practices to get the best from her students. Pauline's approach to teaching and learning is cutting edge. She works consistently to develop a robust research base for curriculum renewal and has introduced our students to global learning communities to learn with educators and students from all over the world. Pauline is a credit to her subject area and the university as a whole, and I'm delighted to present her for this award. Congratulations.
Pro-Chancellor, Honorary Fellows, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and graduands. Can I extend a very warm welcome to you all, to the Cathedral this morning, and to this very special ceremony. And I'd also like to thank Canon Paul Rattigan for welcoming us here this morning. What a wonderful, magnificent setting for this celebration. As Vice-Chancellor, it is my great pleasure and privilege to be able to address you this morning. And a few weeks ago, when I started to reflect on what I should say, I was overtaken by the fact that the city and the country would still be in celebration after a certain event that took place on Sunday evening. Unfortunately, the England team didn't quite deliver, and hence I've had to rewrite my script this morning. You possibly forget the World Cup 2014, but you certainly will not forget today. Could I begin by just congratulating our honorary fellows this morning? We've already had the introduction and the citation for Karen. In a few moments, we'll have the citation for Kate. But Karen, it is a great pleasure and privilege for the university to count you as one of our honorary fellows. I think, as the citation indicated, a truly inspirational figure, supporting the community through dance, but ensuring that we engage as a community. We celebrate diversity, and we introduce the next generation to well-being, understanding, reflection, and, of course, dance. Kate, I won't preempt the citation, but you are likewise an inspirational figure. And when you hear the citation this morning, it will bring back memories, certainly, of the Olympic Games, the very face of the bulldog spirit that so captured the country, and in fact the world, at the London Olympics. And could I just, again, wish you all the best as you head north to the Commonwealth Games, and I'm sure everyone here wishes you personally, and of course your team, great success. But again, both Karen and Kate, it is an absolute delight for you to be honorary fellows of our university. So, I'm sure that most people, like myself here this morning, don't usually have this daily routine on a typical working Thursday. Certainly, when I look out on a normal Thursday morning out of my office window, and I look onto Rodney Street, which is between the John Lennon building and the cathedral, I see students going about their daily business, members of the public going about their daily business, but today is really quite different. And when I looked out this morning, I saw our graduates in their robes, in their gowns, wearing their hoods, and doing so with great pride, walking along the streets with their parents, families, friends, and you're justifiably right to feel proud. When you pull on that gown, it means so much. So enjoy the time that you have with that gown. But then as I arrive at the cathedral, I can see, particularly on a beautiful morning like this morning, the sun out, it's nice and warm, all the groups taking many, many photographs, all the different permutations of everyone in a group, the families, friends, colleagues, and again, it's just building up the atmosphere. And of course, then the ceremony itself, when that magnificent organ sounds in this wonderful cathedral, there is enormous sense of anticipation, a slight tension in the air. Of course, everyone's heart beats a little faster. Certainly all the graduates, and I can say on behalf of the platform party, the heart quickens a little, because nobody wants to make that first mistake. But let me say to all the graduates who have still got to come across the platform, you can't make a mistake. This is a day of celebration. Enjoy the moment that you have. Enjoy, if you wish, waving to your family and friends. And we don't mind the clapping, and we don't mind a little bit of hooting. So nobody can make a mistake. Relax and enjoy this very special moment. And of course, the other thing that we're renowned for is, of course, a certain thing called fashion. Of course, we've all heard of the Milan fashion show, Paris, London. But what about Liverpool in the second week of July? And as you see all the graduates, more than 600, come across the platform this morning, it's a great opportunity to find out all the latest in the fashion, whether it's the dresses, whether it's the suits, whether it's the shirts, the ties. But of course, there's one article of clothing that is really looked at more closely than anything else, and that, of course, is the shoes. And what better occasion to buy yet another pair of shoes. And congratulations to all those that managed to walk up the ramp, across the platform, back down this ramp here, in some of those shoes. Well done. I'm sure you've been practicing for years, but it's certainly a marvel to me. And then you may, of course, ask about the shaking of the hands. I'm here with the Pro-Chancellor this morning, and we say, obviously, congratulations, very well done. Occasionally, if we have the time, I will certainly maybe ask a question, something like, what for the future? What do you hope to do? And as you can imagine, not just this morning, but at many graduation ceremonies, I get all sorts of replies. I'll share just a few with you this morning. One student, when asked, said, "I want to be the boss." Unfortunately, on the platform, we didn't have time to elaborate and find out the boss of what. Whether he wanted my job, I'm not sure, but that was good. Another one said, "I want to build a global empire." Another one, "I just want to be myself." But I think one that certainly struck me at the time and still does, because it's a very simple response to that question, and it is, "I want to be happy." And I think it's very simple, but it captures the moment. It captures what really this ceremony is all about. And actually, it captures more what we look for in life. Of course, after the ceremony, no doubt you will continue to celebrate, and I hope you do continue to celebrate. And no doubt you'll be out in the restaurants in and around Liverpool. More expense to mum and dad and other friends. But it is a special day. It's a very special day. But of course, what I've described so far to you this morning is really rather mechanistic. I've described really just a chain of events through time, through this Thursday morning. But we all know that this ceremony and this day means far more than that. It is more than a sequence of events. This is a day that the graduates, and I think everybody present, will remember. Some events you will always remember, some happy, some less so. Whatever you achieve in your life, this day will always stay with you. Today is a day of personal achievement, of family achievement, friends' achievement, an achievement that should bring you personal reward and reward to your friends and family. It represents the culmination of many years of dedication and study. And I'm sure, perhaps whilst you're waiting for the organ to start and the ceremony to start, and even now in the remaining part of the ceremony, you'll have just moments of reflection. Perhaps you'll reflect on moments of doubt that we all have about our achievement, moments of questioning. And I'm sure each of you here have your own story to tell about actually how you got to this moment. In my own education, I was very much influenced by the Apollo moon landing. And I remember in the early 60s, President Kennedy, addressing the nation, the US, and in fact the world, said that it was his intention for the US to send a man to the moon and to return safely to Earth, and to do so within the decade. But he made some comments that certainly remained with me. And he said, "We do these things not because they are easy. We do these things because they are hard. We do these things because they will challenge the very essence of our being. Nothing less, nothing more." In a comparable way, when we reflect on today, that willingness to take on challenges, that willingness to test ourselves to the very limit, is embedded in our DNA. And that is really what today is about. It is about recognizing that each of the graduates, with their families, with their friends, set challenges, and today is a celebration of achievement. So well done to you all. But yes, it isn't just the graduates who can celebrate. Again, if I can continue my moon landing analogy, Neil Armstrong was the first to walk on the moon, but he required the support of thousands to get him there. So today, graduates, I'm sure when you reflect, you can reflect on all the support and the encouragement that you received from your family, from your friends. And I wonder if I could ask you to give those who got you to this place a big round of applause. Thank you. So as you now move to another phase of your life, I hope that you will take great pride in your university and pride in your institution that has educational roots dating to the 1820s. In the 1820s, Liverpool was pioneering education through the Liverpool Mechanics Institute, and then just a couple of short decades after that, the Liverpool School of Art, and then the teacher training college at I.M. Marsh that is famous around the world, and many other colleges that came together to form this great university. And the pioneering spirit was recognized by leaders of the time. Charles Dickens was at the Mechanics Institute when he visited Liverpool in 1843. The fathers of the railway, George Stephenson and his son Robert Stephenson, attended the Liverpool Mechanics Institute, and Liverpool was the place to be. The megastars of the time, the musicians Mendelssohn, Paganini, Liszt, were all in Liverpool. It was the place to be 200 years ago, and it's the place to be now. And your university is at the very heart of this exciting renaissance. We are a modern civic university, and we're proud to be a modern civic university, carrying out our responsibilities. And I hope also, as you leave the university, you recognize the hard work of all the staff that has supported you through your studies. Yes, the teaching staff, but also all the other staff of the university who keep such a large institution running on a day-to-day basis. And I hope you take enormous pride in the Liverpool Student Union. I'd particularly like to thank the outgoing president, Curtis Reed, and the incoming president, Sam Davis, who will address you later in the ceremony, for all the hard work they do with their team of officers. They represent your views, and as Vice-Chancellor, with my colleagues, we listen to your views. But they work very hard on your behalf. So, take great pride in your university as you leave. So what of the future? Don't let life be, I could have been. Life is only about, I tried to do. Don't mind the failures. You can only learn through failing. Never forgive yourself if you just didn't try. And as already been mentioned this morning, 3 simple words capture this for this university: dream, plan, achieve. From all the staff of the university, we wish you well. And don't forget, have confidence. Have that inner self-confidence that you know that you can engage with the world around you, the global world around you. Take forward opportunities. Always be able to say, I tried. And in the words of Peter Pan, the moment you doubt whether you can fly, you cease forever to be able to do it. Your destiny is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. It is not a thing to be waiting for. It is a thing to be achieved. Good luck and very best wishes, and enjoy the rest of this very special day. Thank you.
Pro-Chancellor, in the name of the Academic Board, I have pleasure in presenting further graduands from the Faculty of Education, Health and Community. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Home Economics, Food Design and Technology, Stavri Andreanu. Aliana Akontidu. Hannah Bealey. Charlotte Bradley. Margaret Brown. Leona Bruce. Emily Burr. Xenophon Christos. Xenophon, come back, let me do it properly, please. I've practiced this so many times. I really have. Xenophon Christosomou. Is that right? Thank you. Jonathan Dickinson. Colleen Fearon. Lefki Giannaki. Claire Gregory. Nicholas Hall. Natalie Holder. Jessica Joinson. Orla Kelly. Siobhan Lonergan. Angelica Markidu. Andrea Meliniotti. Demetra Mikhail. Natalie Nicolau. Tracy Walsh. Can I have the card, please? Thank you. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Learning, Development and Support, a Learning at Work programme, Sakina Arif. Claire Connor. James Cross. Matthew Gallagher. Christine Green. Joanne Marie Hughes. Barbara Jones. Jemima Jones. The hat is proving more challenging than the names. Christine Kidd. Sean Leyland. Rachel McCaspin. Anne McConnon. Debbie McClinchy. Helena Moorhead. Sarah Louise Mosley. Barita Murambiwa. Julie Muse. Michael Nikias. Siobhan O'Reilly. Jenny Shaw. Anne-Marie Skelland. Claire Stretton. Sarah Sweetin. Jennifer Say. Jennifer Sy. Apologies, Jennifer. Karen Weatherall. Stephen Wignall. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Physical Education, Sport and Dance, Oliver Hancock. Melissa Morton. Elizabeth Swain. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Primary Education, Sarah Hinks. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Primary Education, Jennifer Claire Reid. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Primary Education with French, Sophie Grimes. Edward Hendy. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Social Policy, Health and Housing, having followed a programme of study at St Helens College, Judith Alexander. Siobhan Boyd. John Namunyu. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Sports Development, James Kennedy. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Sport Development with Inclusion, Beth Beams. Hannah Bolton. Paul Brailsford. Yasmin Bridges. Liam Brown. Abby Burke. Amber Carno. Victoria Carr. Jessica Glegg. Luke Cullen. Charlotte Davis. Michelle Thatcher. Fiona Gregson. Andrew Hardy. Kaylee Hayes. Daniel Holbrook. Lucy Howlett. Richard Hughes. James Kane. Rachel Martin. Joseph Minto. Callum Morrow. Emmett O'Neill. Jonathan Parker. Michael Pill. Lewis Rimmer. Dean Short. Reese Socket. Jonathan Sprosson. Jordan Sunderland. Owen Taggart. Stephanie Teese. Alison Thomas. Matthew Warburton. This completes the third part of the presentation of the graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education and Community.
Honourable Pro-Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting Kate Richardson Walsh for the award of an honorary fellowship from Liverpool John Moores University. This is a truly civic university, firmly rooted in the extraordinary city and its defining ethos is held in 3 deceptively simple yet very powerful words: dream, plan, achieve. Each July, during graduation week, the university's highest honour, an honorary fellowship, is bestowed on a select band of individuals from outside the university in recognition of their outstanding achievement in a given field or profession. These people both personify and inspire others to dream, plan, and achieve. Today, we propose Kate Richardson-Walsh in recognition of her outstanding contribution to sport. Kate has captained the England and Great Britain women's hockey team continuously for over 10 years and has amassed a total of 321 international caps. A triple Olympian, she competed at the Sydney and Beijing Games before leading the women's hockey team to win bronze at the London 2012 Olympics. Kate was born in 1980 to parents who were both PE teachers. Her mum, Barbara, now works at Liverpool John Moores University and is subject lead for sport, coaching, dance and outdoor education in the Faculty of Education, Health and Community. And Barbara is standing with Kate now in support of her receiving this fellowship. Unsurprisingly, her parents were keen that Kate had a good grounding in a wide range of sports. Whilst the dance lessons didn't last too long, much to the relief of Barbara, who admits sewing costumes was a bit of a stitch too far, Kate's sporting prowess was obvious from an early age. The one sport she didn't want to play, though, when she was very young, was hockey. Thankfully, though, for British sport, this all changed when Kate went to secondary school, where she started to play hockey aged 11. Her rise through the ranks was meteoric, and by the time she was 14, she'd been selected to play for the under-16 Great Britain team. Kate was just 23 when she was made captain of the senior Great Britain hockey team in 2003, and she's held on to the captain's armband ever since. Under her leadership, she has helped establish the strongest, fittest, and most successful women's hockey team that Great Britain has ever produced. At the London 2012 Olympics, they couldn't have had a better start. However, with just minutes to go in the first game that they were winning 4-0 against Japan, disaster struck. Kate's jaw had been fractured accidentally. Her reaction to this serious injury could possibly teach a few footballers a lesson or two on how to behave, as she was determined to keep it from the rest of her team. And Kate left the field holding her jaw so that no one could see her injury. Not only that, but Kate's first words to her mum in hospital were, "Did I win the ball?" Kate required surgery on her jaw, but just 6 days after she was injured, she was back on the pitch playing against China, defending as aggressively as ever. Kate then led the team to secure the second Olympic medal in their history as they went on to win bronze. Kate has never been comfortable in the limelight, but the terrible injury and her gutsy battle behind the scenes was one of the most remarkable stories to emerge from London 2012. Her bravery was noted by many, including Kate Middleton, also a hockey player, who sent her a personal message wishing her a speedy recovery. After the London Olympics, Kate was one of 6 Olympians elected by their peers to serve on the British Olympic Association Athletes Commission. And more recently, she was elected onto the European Athletes Commission as well. Kate also gives regular inspirational talks on the importance of gaining the right professional skills to work within the highly competitive sports sector. During these talks, she stresses that there's no magic behind her success, that she started exactly the same way as anyone else, just by picking up a hockey stick. What is undeniably magical, though, is that it just took 9 years for Kate to go from playing hockey for a school to playing for a country at the Olympic Games. After this year's Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, Kate has said she plans to retire from international competition, though she will continue to play and work as an assistant coach to Reading's Investec League side. With 321 caps, 3 Best Hockey Player titles from the England Hockey Writers Association, an Olympic bronze medal, Commonwealth silver medal, and numerous other international medals, she can retire confident that her legacy is a women's hockey team poised to achieve even greater success. Furthermore, her personal integrity, determination and team ethic sets the gold standard for future captains, not just in hockey, but in sport in general. Thus, it is with great pleasure that I present Kate Richardson-Walsh, this most distinguished Olympian and role model, for admission to our highest honour as an Honorary Fellow of Liverpool John Moores University.
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit you as an Honorary Fellow of Liverpool John Moores University. May I congratulate you and welcome you to the Fellowship of the University. May I
Now, I'm going to try not to cry, but I can't promise anything. Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor and everybody at Liverpool John Moores University, I can't thank you enough for bestowing me with this magnificent honour, and to the students for letting me share your day, one of the most special days in your whole life, and letting me wear these lovely robes for a day. Firstly, I just want to say that I did study here at John Moores University a long time ago. Back in 1998-99, I started my studies here, and really that's where my journey began. And it's 15 years ago, and I, never ever would have dreamed to be standing here today in this beautiful building in front of you, being an honorary fellow of Liverpool John Moores University. And a little bit more about that journey in a minute. But first of all, I just want to say a massive thank you to my parents, to Barbara and John, and their partners Denise and Sarah, for unwavering support in what has been a roller coaster of a journey of my life and my hockey career. And they've been there through all the ups and downs of thick and thin, as I know all of you parents out there today have been doing for your daughters and sons who are graduating today. I could really not have done this without your support, and all that I am is because of you. So I take you back to 15 years ago. So I started here at Liverpool John Moores University, and I wanted to follow in my mum and dad's footsteps. I wanted to be a teacher. I thought it was just the most magical profession, and I still think it is. And I wanted to be a teacher, and at the same time I'd started to get into the England senior team, and my journey began. And so around this time, the hockey coach at the time, the England coach, he presented me with a quote, and I love quotes, and it said this: "Reach for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land amongst the stars." And I thought, great quote, I love that. Stuck it on the front of my folder, looked at it, thought, yeah, brilliant quote, brilliant. Had no clue what it meant, none at all. And I proceeded, as we do, to doodle all over this quote. And I didn't really think much of it from that point on. And then fast forward you to London Olympic Games, 2012. And for me now, that quote means everything, because now I see what it means. And now I see that my journey was all about that quote. Because we decided as a Great Britain squad, we were ranked 7th, 8th in the world, we were a kind of lowly team, never real medal contenders. And we sat out before the Olympic Games and we said, okay, what are we going to be about? What mark do we want to leave on this hockey community, on the British public? And we sat in a room and we said, we're going to be about gold. We're going to be about gold medal standards. Everything we do is going to be of a gold medal mentality. And for some people in that room, that was a really hard thing to say. They couldn't even say the word gold. And we fought and we challenged and we worked so incredibly hard, harder than we ever thought we ever could. And we reached for that moon. Now, I go into schools quite often and I talk about our journey at the Olympic Games. And you can see as I'm talking, the kids start to look at me going, Miss, you do realise you only won a bronze? And I say, yes, but the only reason that we ever got anywhere near to winning a gold medal, and the only reason that we won that bronze medal and we grasped it, is because we went for gold. We went for the moon. We went for the furthest reaching thing that we could see, the impossible for some, and we went for it. And that's the only reason we got close. And so I say to all of the graduates today, is to go for your dreams with all of your heart and all of your power and all of the belief that you have in yourselves. Go for it. Now, I can't guarantee that you will get there. I hope with all my heart that you do, but you will get as close as you ever could have if you have to go for it with everything that you have. And so that would be my message, not just to the graduates, but to everybody today. Reach for the moon. And even if you miss, you will land amongst the stars. Thank you.
Honourable Pro-Chancellor, in the name of Academic Board, it gives me great pleasure to present the next group of graduates from the Faculty of Education, Health and Community. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Sport Development with Physical Activity, Philip Brown. Rachel Campbell. Jack Craig. Halford Fryatt Hunt. George Gascoigne. Jacob M. Rollinson. Liam Orr. Gemma Rowell. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Sport Development with Physical Education, Christopher Atkin. Joshua Burton. Stephanie Butterworth. Charlotte Clark. Andrew Copgrave. Christopher Crawford. James Dawes. Daniel Dunn. Adam Edwards. Matthew Foreman. Rosie Gardner. Nicholas Giles. Andrew Griffith. Nicholas Hardman. Rachel Jefferson. Luke Lavelle. Leanne Murphy. Joseph O'Barrow. William Parkinson. Thomas Perry. Zoe Pickard. Jordan Radford. Victoria Rogers. Rebecca Smith. Thomas Stansfield. Jodie Thomas. Dale Tuncliffe. Adam Tuplin. David Ulf. Christopher Valentine. Zoe Walker. Joseph Wappen. Kevin Woodward. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Sports Development with the Business of Sport, Alice Bowden. Lauren Dowdy. David Dunwell. Rosie Egan. Jessica Finch. Samuel Gleave. Fergus Griffiths. Matthew Kitching. Sarah Latham. Christopher Roberts. Darren Robinson. David Seddon. Andrew Simpson. Liam Singh. Jonathan Solon. James Webster. Tom Walthamshome. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Tourism and Leisure Management, Darta Anderstone. Kavaz Bowden Bakan Ev. Claire Ballin. Emma Bartram. Eleanor Black. Katie Broadhurst Rocco. Ricky Connor. John Costello. Laura Curtis. Jennifer Davis. Yunus Zamokunua. Janus is the same one. Ladies and gentlemen, these two are brothers, so I've got to do this a second time now. So this is Yusuf Damakunanov. Nearly. Oh, thank you. Thanks very much. Elliot Furlong. Eleanor George. Ina Gornica. Amy Griffin. Claire Grimes. Abigail Hyam. Stephanie King Murphy. Arika Young. Roxaliana Miksimic. Vitalis Matapano. Mark McDermott. Daniel McMinn. Robin Murphy. David Pinnington. Charles Perdue Piludu. Helen Ravenscroft. Louise Rooney. Sophie Shacklady. Danielle Smith. Bachelor of Arts with Honours with QTS Primary Education, Siobhan Banks. Chanel Bellis. Leanne Blair. Catherine Boyle. Claire Bromby. Thomas Carney. Thomas Croker. Tabitha Dixon. Kirsty France. Jasmine Hamilton. Sanya Hamilton Cox. Matthew Jones. Paris King. Daniela Milliken. Elizabeth O'Donoghue. Kiera O'Mahony. Matthew Poulson. Sophie Roberts. Rachel Robertson. Alex Snell. Benjamin Tomaszewski. Benjamin Tomaszewski. Yes, please.
Benjamin Tomaszewski.
Jack Watson. Catherine Womack. Bachelor of Arts with Honours with QTS Primary Education with Early Years, Mark Berryman. Brigitte Campbell. Leah Carman. Kerry Gittins. Naomi Hammond. Cassie Hesketh. Gemma Higgs. Suzanne Hyde. Dean Keir. Nicola Lewis. Rebecca Martin. Rebecca McCallion. Emma McLaughlin. Jenna McNally. Hannah Nelson. Bachelor of Arts with Honours with QTS Primary Education with French, Lindsay Davison. Hannah Fail. Bachelor of Arts with Honours with QTS Secondary Education, Physical Education, Sport and Dance, William Baines. Sophie Brett. Victoria Brooke. Jessica Davis. Bethan Eagle. Emily Fisher. Emily Flaherty. Carlo Franco. Rebecca Franklin. Michael Garrity. Lucy Gordon. Amy Goulding. Declan Hampson. Alicia Hanson. Victoria Heaton. Lauren House. Abigail Howard. George Livingston Thompson. Danielle Maybury. Hannah Parsons. Emily Rudge. Paul Selwood. Benjamin Stanford. Jamie Steele. Jessica Sutherbury. Catherine Swan. Adele Webster. Ian Yates. Bachelor of Science with Honours with recommendation for QTS Primary and Secondary, Primary and Secondary Education, Science Education, Joseph Lyons. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Community Nutrition, Michael Broad. Tanja Haranson. Farida Hassan. Anna Lee. Jennifer Martin. Jason Patterson. Emma Sweeney. Holly Taylor. Samuel Wilkinson. Megan Williams. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Food and Nutrition, Heather Davis. Rachel Lillywhite. Amelia Lloyd. Terry Muller. Lindsay Walker. Hannah Ward. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Outdoor Education, Stephen Carey. Rebecca Coleman. Jack Conboy. Christian Connolly. Sam Pritcham. Fraser Douglas. Giles Dugdale. Nathan Dunn. Tom Finnegan. Sarah Friend. Nicola Howell. James Hudson. Lee Johnson. Thomas Lynch. Catherine McCamphill. Luca Michelli. Henry Reynolds. James Simon. Bertram Troe. Lucy Wakeman. Chelsea Wilson. Postgraduate Certificate, Learning and Teaching in Higher Education, Jason Bolter. Postgraduate Diploma in Advanced Educational Practice, Susan Hopkins. Master of Arts in Advanced Educational Practice, Natalie Armstrong. Holly Atkinson. Giuseppe Bonfante. Victoria Boyd. Joanne Connor. Catherine Nugeni. Pauline Evans. Julie Malone. Yvonne McCormick. Adam McIver. Orla McNally. Andrew Mooney. Karen Peoples. Phil Rafe. Lynn Reardon. Anna Roberts. Master of Arts, Sport Development Management, Daniel O'Donoghue. Steve Peters. Masters in Teaching and Learning, Judith Agis. Johanna Booth. Sharon Derbyshire. Benjamin Gilmore. Holly Greenwood. Michael McGarrity. Sarah Murray. Niall Pickering. Gethin Williams. Lisa Wilson. Doctor in Philosophy, for a study entitled The Wicked Problem of Employability Development in Higher Education Degree Programmes, Experiences, Understandings and Perceptions of Lecturers and Students, Fung Chau Tui. And that completes the presentation of the graduands from the Faculty of Education, Health and Community.
Honourable Pro-Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting Wendy Johnston, our second outstanding individual for the Vice-Chancellor's Award in Teaching and Learning. After 20 years of working in the food industry, Wendy has transformed food education here in Liverpool John Moores University. She's worked with commercial partners from across the industry to bring millions of pounds of equipment into the university for the benefit of students. She has the utmost respect for her students and faith in their abilities, and this has been reflected within LJMU students making significant contributions to product development for some of the most prestigious companies within the world. It comes as no surprise then that Wendy has been nominated in the Liverpool Student Union Amazing Teaching Awards every year since its inception. In fact, it seems fitting to end this citation with the words of one of her most recent graduates, who said, "Wendy is possibly one of the most influential and inspiring people I've ever met." We feel that it's these qualities that have contributed to her well-deserved success in this award category. Many congratulations, Wendy. Honourable Pro-Chancellor, I now have pleasure in presenting Sue Hatfield for a University Learning and Teaching Award. Sue originally attended the Iron Marsh College of Physical Education during the 1960s as a student and returned in 1996 as a senior lecturer on the highly respected 4-year PE Sport and Dance programme, a programme that she now leads, which has an outstanding reputation across secondary schools in the Northwest. She also has responsibility for enhancing partnerships across all initial teacher training programmes. Sue has worked tirelessly for the staff and students, and her personal contribution is reflected in increased student satisfaction scores, exceptional completion of honours awards, and the shortlisting of the programme team for the Liverpool Student Union Amazing Programme Team Award this year. As her last cohort of students graduates this summer, Sue has made the difficult decision to retire, and this individual teaching award is a fitting tribute to recognise the dedication that she has shown to Liverpool John Moores University and the significant impact that she's had on the experiences of her own students and ultimately the educations of many generations of young people to come. Many congratulations, Sue. Honourable Pro-Chancellor, I now have pleasure in presenting the SPARK team for a University Learning and Teaching Award. SPARK is a successful journal dedicated to the publication of student research and scholarly writing. The editorial team comprises staff and students from education and early childhood studies and gives students the chance to experience the full process of publications. This journal has had great success and is contributing significantly to the scholarship and research in the education and early childhood studies programmes. Many congratulations to you.
Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen and graduands, don't worry, we are almost there. In a few moments, the Vice-Chancellor will ask you all to stand, and he will declare that you are all now graduates of the university. I was in your position just this time last year and remember feeling that this is one of life's biggest moments, almost like a rite of passage. So please make the most of today, take lots of photos, and more importantly, enjoy it. I've been delivering speeches throughout this week, but today is extra special for me as I studied up until last year at Iron Marsh, like all of you here today, from the wonderful course of dance practices. So it's truly, it's nice. So it is an honour to be here today to deliver this speech. I was thrilled to see you all across the stage, but more importantly that you got to the other side without falling, so congratulations to you. Well done. But yeah, it's also made me really proud as well. So as a recent graduate, like all of you here today, I haven't forgotten the long hours, the deadlines, the doubts and frustrations, and then the moments of clarity when suddenly everything makes sense. Sitting where you are today is a brilliant feeling of relief and hard work paid off. You deserve all of the praise you get today. Embrace it. Well done. As President of Liverpool SU, it is a great privilege to represent the students here. Liverpool Students' Union works hand in hand with the university to make sure that this continues to be a great university and that a degree from LJMU really does mean something as you go out into the world. It has also been a pleasure to work alongside a lot of you here today personally over the past year, so I really wish everyone well in the future. As you leave here today as graduates, you are also ambassadors for this university, and we want you to keep in touch either through us at the Students' Union or the Alumni Association. You might not realise just yet, but your success really does act as an inspiration to those just thinking about coming to university. And it's fitting that myself and Josh from the Students' Union today started this ceremony by lighting the candles. One represents our foundations in 1825, and the other is a witness to the achievements of yourselves, your graduates today. So it is my honour to have the last formal speech of this ceremony and to offer my congratulations to you, the class of 2014. Thank you. So to finish this ceremony, as promised, it is finishing soon. It is now my pleasure to introduce our university organist, Professor Ian Tracy, who presents Danielle Thomas to sing their version of a song entitled You Raise Me Up on behalf of the graduates and as a tribute to all of you in the audience. Thank you, Danielle.
And oh, my soul so weary.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'd like me to thank on your behalf Professor Ian Tracy, who's played the organ and accompanied Danielle a moment ago. Ian is up there at the top. And also to thank Danielle. I think that song really captures everything about the ceremony, everything about what this day stands for. Thank you very much again, Danielle. So it now leaves me just to perform one great pleasure and final act of this ceremony, and that is to confer the degrees and the awards on our graduates. So I wonder if I could ask all our graduates please to stand. So this is a culmination of all those weeks, hard work, months, years of effort, all those challenges and all those obstacles that you've overcome. So as Vice-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to say that by the powers vested in me, by the Board of Governors and the Academic Board, I bestow upon you the awards and degrees to which you are entitled. You are now graduates of Liverpool John Moores University. Many congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen and graduates, that concludes the ceremony. I hope you've enjoyed it this morning in this wonderful cathedral, this wonderful setting. I hope you continue to enjoy this very special day. And if I could now ask you to stand for the national anthem. Thank you.